Whoo-wee, that is some piping hot coffee for a Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, the Punisher is here. It's great to have gotten to a Friday after a very long week. We'll get to some very important news and then talk about the weather. Today's message is brought to you by milk. I'll be back right after these messages. Wasn't that great? You know, back in the day, they used to have that commercial where it said, "Got milk?" And Maha, in recent weeks, has brought it back. Milk is at the forefront again. Milk is the in thing again. But if you are the Punisher, you're drinking 4% milk. I don't want that watered down crap, okay? That doesn't even taste like water to me. 2%, not going to do it. So anyway, we are here and we know that Operation Johnny Walker Blue is at 5.0, which I told you the other day. We are cruising along. Heads are rolling all over the place. So has everybody watched Landman? Landman was crazy. They had a new name for the oil company at the end, and it's funny. He called it an LLC and ended with cattle. And why did he end with cattle? Because he figured nobody would have a name like that, so it would probably get approved when you go to get the LLC approved. Silly, but it's funny. Cattle. Everybody knows that the president went to Davos, Switzerland, and it was a great week. This thing with the Nobel Peace Prize, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now, Punisher is going to give the president the Nobel Peace Prize. But it went okay. But it wasn't without some drama. By the way, Canada has been kicked out of the Board of Peace. President Trump revoked their invitation because they made some comment. You know, he's over there in Switzerland, and then of course he's also talking about the Greenland deal, and he wants to put a dome there of security that also protects Canada, because we protect Canada too. We're getting all sorts. So they're not very thankful of that. And then the whole discussion of Greenland and how that goes down. Look, it needs to be a deal, and it looks like the art of the deal maker may have established some framework for something in Greenland. So we shall see. We shall see how that goes. Meanwhile, did you hear about this Indiana judge and his wife shot? Police have arrested 5 thugs. There are 4 shown in this picture. I don't know where the other one is, but they got all 5 of them. I guess they broke in and pistol whipped them and shot them and everything. They're lucky to be alive. That's crazy. You have 5 people attacking them, and yet they survived. But I'm glad they're off the streets. These guys were already thugs and had a history of an arrest records and stuff. So crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. You can't just go attacking people. But that's what Democrats do. Violence at first. That's their first response to anything is to be violent. And once again, they try to turn that around with one comment. January 6th. They have nothing else. And we all know about cities burning down all over the freaking country. That's what they do. Interesting here. A persistent, low-frequency hum has been plaguing the citizens of West Haven, Connecticut for a long time. They hear this all day long. They're having problems sleeping and all sorts of things. In some places, they're hearing it louder than others, and it picks up and goes up, and they can't figure out what it is. Are you freaking kidding me? You mean, with all the technology we have and experts, we can't identify the source of this strange hum? Well, I feel for those people, and I hope they sort this out and fix it very soon. So, anyway, it's on a Friday. Storm heading up the northeast, and ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I believe this one is going to be a doozy. Okay, there is in the Maryland area. It's going to be snow on a Saturday night, like 5 to 8 inches or so, and then Sunday, another like 8 inches or so. But this one, I'm afraid, includes some ice, which is horrible to deal with. Snow, Punisher's good. Ice, not so much. Ice means trees fall over and limbs break and power lines go down and out goes your power. And then Monday, I guess maybe just a little bit more. So I encourage people to get ready, go out and buy a few things if you need them. Please don't tell me that you're going to run out of toilet paper and milk in 2 days' time. Okay, there's probably none left on the shelf anyway. I'll never understand this, folks. What is it about toilet paper, paper towels, and milk? Okay, what is it about these people think that they're going to be trapped for a month? They're going to run out of this stuff. They only have one roll left. You hate to be the person who actually legitimately is low on toilet paper and is going out to pick some up, and then you get lumped into the crowd of these people. So the shelves are probably already picked clean on stuff like that anyway, but get what you need. I can tell you that the Punisher was writing a list of what he needed, and, well, I got toilet paper, I got paper towels, I got milk, I got plenty of food. All I could think of was meatballs and marinara. I thought, well, I put a crock pot on with some meatballs and marinara. Okay. Maybe I need another toss-in pizza. How about that? I'll throw that in. So anyway, you know it, I know it, the American people do know it. Get out there, be safe, and screw James White Bulger. We'll talk to you.